Hey everybody, before you continue watching the video, make sure you give the channel a like and subscribe. Go and follow us on Instagram. Go and check out all the different social media scenarios. Make sure if you're enjoying the content, go there, like, subscribe, follow, so we can keep putting stuff out. If you've got any questions, leave a comment. All right, make a comment on either of our pages and we'll answer them as soon as we can.
Hey guys, all good? Yes, I was, talk about the history, I was the first black belt to open a gym in Australia, Brazilian black belt. There were 3 black belts. Here was John Will, John Donahue, and Peter DeBean was already black belts here in 2000. That's the year 2000 when I arrived here, end of the year after the Olympics, just after Sydney Olympics. I was in Bali surfing and I came to here. And then I stayed, teaching some classes and like kind of illegal classes because I had a tourist visa, couldn't teach at the time. But people didn't know about jiu-jitsu. Some people knew. There was a magazine called Blitz Magazine. There was no internet at the time, so Blitz Magazine was their way to know about martial arts here. So there was Jeremy Takori from Melbourne, and John Will founded that magazine. And they started, everybody wants to know things about martial arts, buy that magazine and read, and all the guys there and everything. And then I arrived here. My student was living in Manly, one of my guys from Brazil. And I was in Bali. I talked to him on Messenger and said, "Oh, you're going back to Brazil, pass by Australia, come surf with me." I came surfing. And then staying in his house and walking around one day, like in Manly here, there's some tennis courts and there's some shops. And I looked there was a karate school in a shop through the glass. And I said, karate, but the guys were doing some throwing and stuff. I said, "Oh, I will have a look." And I crossed the road to have a look, and there was a blue belt, Rafael, blue belt Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu guy teaching that. And I came in and just sit down and watch. And when the class finished, I came to him, man, I train Jiu-Jitsu too. I just passing by, like my board's here to surf with my friend. And can I come for a row? I said, "Oh yeah, come down. And the next day I went to training with him, and I got there was black belt. And he was the blue belt instructor, and everybody, "Oh, black belt." And I said, I trained with them. And from there was another guy, Brad. He was a white belt. I didn't want to teach. I'm not even thinking about staying in Australia, just passing by for some months and went back to Brazil. I had a gym in Porto Alegre at the time in the South Brazil. And then this guy, Brad, said, "Oh, I have a gym. Come teach some classes." I said, "Man, I cannot do anything like on the books because I'm tourist." No, I pay you cash. Just come teach us in the gym." And it was close here. It was Neutral Bay on the way to the city. And I went there like 2 times a week just to show him some moves and some guys he had there. Then suddenly, Brad went to this magazine, Blitz Magazine, and made a half page. "Brazilian black belt, teaching my gym, blah, 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 name the gym, come training." Bro, from that day, when the magazine came out, start come people. One day was 10, one day was 20, one day was 30. People come from Newcastle, people come from everywhere. White belts, blue belts. I think Anton Lang was the only purple belt here. Elvis and Perosh. Elvis Sinozik and Perosh wore blue belts. And people start to come and do private classes and stuff. I said, "Oh, that's good business."
Thanks for watching the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you give it a like, subscribe, and a follow. Check out all our different social media platforms. There's heaps of content coming out. There's different snippets and content on different platforms. So make sure you're on everything. And again, if it helped you out, recommend to somebody else, and hopefully it'll help them out too.